Okay, so I got the big block loaded in the back of the Prius, and gonna take it to the shop. The original plan was just to take it out of that red truck and put in this truck here. But after I had so much trouble with that small block in that red truck down there, I decided to go ahead and build this big block. We're going to actually open it up first, see what it looks like. I put cameras in the spark plug hose there, and this number 8 piston looks like it has something on it. So we're going to try to pull the heads off of it today before we make the full-blown decision to build it, because we might just freshen it up. All depends on what the internals are. It's supposed to be bored 40 over, flat top pistons. I'm curious to see what kind of cranks in it, rods, and if it is bored 40 over. If it's bored 40 over and the pistons appear pretty good, we might just freshen it up and run it. But I'm gonna open it all up here in a little bit and look at it before we take and put a 496 stroker kit in it. Because that's the plan, to build it to a 496 and put in that, because we got the built 400 turbo trans to go in it and a 12 volt posi being built to put in it and get her lowered down. So there's the plan for the engine. We got the other side torn out, but I figured I'd show you this side with the rocker harness before we take it off. That way you can see everything. But it turns out she's bored 60 over, not 40 over. So we're going to continue her tear down, see if it's worth all right, so we got it opened up. Basically just an old tow truck motor. A little big block with some peanut heads and a small cam in it, bored 60 over. And hydraulic roller cam in it. So we're going to take her down and build it, turn it into a 496. We're going to stroke it, turn it into a monster. So there's the update on that. So the update on the big block is that that guy that was doing the work on it called me and said, hey man, everything in this motor is trash, it's not even good. So we started looking around for crate engines, and that was getting out of control. Got a real small budget on this truck, so just use my Harley money, you know, and that Harley money does not go very far. So I went and picked up the big block, took it to the machine shop for a second opinion. Turns out the engine is not trashed like he said it was. We're going to have to hone it, but the problem is it's 4 thousandths over now with the 60 over pistons. So we hone it, it's going to go 7 thousandths. So we might be able to hone it just enough to get it a 70 over piston. So we're working on that. Went to the machine shop to see if they can hone it versus boring it, because we want to hone it to 70 and not bore it to 100. So that's where we are currently. So hopefully, worst case scenario, we just have to buy some pistons, because we'll be able to use our crank and our rods, which are all good. I am looking at a rotating assembly from Skip White, 70 over, which comes with crank, rods, bearings, flywheel, harmonic balance, everything for 1400, the whole shebang. So balance, ready to go, just drop it in. And then we got to look at the cams. So I don't know, probably have about $2 grand in this big block time we get done, but the big block was free because we took it out of the red truck, selling the red truck for what we got in it. So it's a free big block. So if we had to spend $2 grand to get it freshly built way we want it, big block, not making any radical power, probably 550. Be reliable daily driver to go to Walmart and back in that gray truck. It'd be a good fit. So there's the update on the big block. Currently machine shop, waiting final verdict. They called me today, and we are savable. This other guy was going to trash it, said it wasn't worth fixing. So it is fixable, and that's where we are. So it's a long, drawn out, slow process. But anyway, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the square body builds. I got a lot of footage of the gray one. We've got it torn down, and the build on it is starting. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Okay, well, I've got a whole video series on this engine, and I think I'm gonna post it, because this was about 4 months in the making. And so I made a lot of video clips, and I repeated myself a lot because over the course of 4 months, I repeated the same things. I might go ahead and just piece it together after this just so you guys can see the internals of it. And we might pick up at the end of the video to clear up some other issues, some more specs of this mild 496 grocery getter. We're out here getting ready tomorrow because tomorrow is the big day. The rest truck comes home. The bed's been painted about 2 months now. And that was painted about a month ago. And he just got the cab finished up and got the bed back on the cab. We're going to bring the whole rolling chassis home tomorrow and start making preparations for this bad boy to fit. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to get my pressure plate, or they call it a flywheel, I don't know what to call it. Get that bolted on there, and then figure out how to get the torque converter in there. That's something I've never done, so we're going to YouTube it and see what we can do. So hopefully I put it together right, and go from there. I got all my coolant there and my transmission fluid ready to go. So been working on another project down here. Got a winch and a toolbox put on the trailer so I can winch the 86 up on there. And little Badlands, I think it's what is it, Taiwan, 12,000 pound. I'll be able to winch the 86 on there a time or two, because I gotta load it tomorrow, unload it. It's a lot easier to do with a winch by myself because it won't take off down that gooseneck or down that dovetail and the ramps. And then once I get it all put together, I gotta winch it back on the trailer, go get a drive line made for it and pinion angle set, and then take it to get the front end alignment done, and then take it to get the exhaust work done. So it should be on that trailer 3 times, at least a couple times winch it until we get a drive shaft put in. Once we get the drive shaft put in, we'll be able to drive it. There's the update on that. Hope you guys are enjoying some of this 86 GMC build. She's turned out really nice. It turned out a lot nicer than what I had actually anticipated. The paint job turned out pretty killer, a lot more than I wanted. And so I think we're going to be doing a lot of truck shows now instead of street racing or playing, you know. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get back to working this heat. Got the fan, got my air conditioner going in my fancy shop here. We are all set up, man. It's like the Ritz. We got plenty of lights to work when it gets dark. And yeah, we got it made there. Come on, life is good. Okay, guys, it's time to give you a real update on this motor. You know, I took it to that one guy, he tore it down, and he said everything was bad. So I went and got it, brought it home, and thought I'd bring it up here to Cleveland Cylinder Head, drop it off, because there's a secret behind that. Old school Chevrolet builder, well-known reputation here locally, called Pee Wee. The man is just a phenomenal engine guy. So I knew if I brought this motor here to the cylinder head place, that's who would, because he's part business, or he's not really part, he helped this guy right here get set up. So I knew that I brought it here, P would get a hold of the block. And when P would got a hold of the block, he would fix it. So we got it fixed, and we're gonna go ahead and show you what we did. All right, so just got the big block back from got it machine here at the machine shop. Took another guy, and turns out she's good. Got it all honed out to 70 over, and that little piece here is savable. We're gonna put a button cam in it and get her all put together and good to go. Got all the parts here for it. So she's in good hands. We'll get her back to running before you know it. Okay, so that guy said the motor was completely trash. I'm gonna throw it all away because this cylinder here had a bad spot in it, and this cylinder here had been sleeved and it was cracked down at the bottom. The motor's already bored 60 over, and we were about 4 thousandths too big, so we honed it out to 70 over, and now everything looks beautiful. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. The thing cleaned up perfect. So we're going to be able to save it. I'll show you all the parts we got going in it. And then he was also concerned about this right here because it's worn. Well, what we did is we went with the OE roller nose cam and got a plate to put on there and got a roller timing chain, and that'll fix all that. And so yeah, we're going to be able to save it and fix it. And I'll show you all the parts we got for it. So we got an Eagle crank, scat, connecting rods, and Wiseco 20cc dome pistons. That's a good looking piston, isn't it? So then we got the cam. We went with a 566 cam with overall timing chain, and we'll get into a little bit more of that later. But anyway, there's all the internals. Fixing to start putting her together. Check out the big 496. Got the oil pan on there. That looks good, doesn't it? Oh, these smokes. Built aluminum timing chain cover.
No problem. You have a good one.
Got the roller, solid roller cam in it. Lifters, 20cc dome pistons. She should be a monster. Looking good, man. Looking good. Oh, there we go. I got them married. Got the trans on there. Hopefully Saturday I'll get to put that bad boy in the truck. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Love it.
When I'm not having a relaxing day at the beach, I'm watching Life is Good. Come on!